All right, everybody, how's it going? Oh, I should probably actually put up the chat for you guys who are here. There we go. Let me put this over to the top left. I'm doing just a bit of a one-shot right now of Maximum Football 2019. Bought it yesterday. I've been kind of tinkering around with it for quite a while. I think if you want to know most of... I feel like anyone who's probably been interested in it, if they haven't watched somebody else kind of go over it in the last day, then they'll probably go over it a little bit more. But I have been working on some of the customization options. It is kind of nice because I went through a season with Iowa Capital, which is the Iowa State equivalent. Of course, they didn't put that it was in Des Moines. It was like Iowa. So I'm like, well, okay, I'll just change that. Roster, I think, auto-regenerates between each time because this wasn't their names at that point. Depth chart, if you haven't seen anyone else talk about this, I've seen a couple people talking about this. The depth chart is probably the most confusing thing ever. And I can kind of get a grip on it, but yeah, I mean... As far as the depth chart is concerned, probably would do them well to have something better than just a global. Because let me see here, like it's easy enough to do that, to kind of pick the guy there at each position, but then again you have to go to each play and then pick someone who's behind the gun and shot in quarterback, and yeah, it's a pain. And I would much prefer if the global depth chart was a lot better. But maybe something can change at some point with that. But yeah, I'm not too keen on the way that works right now. Let me see here. See, like they got globally, they got. Let's see here, speed overall, because his overall is an 83. See, I don't even know why they look at that. We have a 6'2", 280 or 288 pound quarterback. I would definitely prefer if they made it relatively easy to move through the depth chart. That's probably one of my biggest complaints about this. Yeah, this actually just came out yesterday, so I've been watching it just because I've been watching the last couple of years of Maximum Football. This seems like the closest they've been to a half decent game, and yeah, it's not too bad once you kind of get used to a little bit of the weirdness of it. I think it's had to go through a couple updates already because crap just kept crashing on other people. I've seen a lot of crashes already, and I've crashed out a couple times, which feels kind of weird. Because usually that doesn't always happen to me whenever people complain about constant crashing. But let me see here. Oh God, see, I'm trying to remember how I deal with things here. All right, so because we have a top 25 school, technically number 25, we have good, very good to excellent everything. Which is good. That will fluctuate throughout a dynasty. It'll go up and down depending on that. Let me see recruiting priorities. So I need a bunch of D-line guys, linebackers. So just a bunch of a bunch of linebackers. D-line, linebackers, defensive backs, and then I can go for quarterbacks and let's see, slot back, kicker, punter. I believe slot back in this is about the equivalent of a tight end, which is kind of odd because I think I've actually seen the tight end position in this. I might just be going crazy though on that. So yeah, we'll do something like that. This isn't gonna. I guess I should call this a one shot for now because this isn't gonna be the official dynasty for this, but I'm at least just kind of going through it. Yeah, I've played a couple of games, and yeah, game gets a little wonky, but it's all right. Yeah, see, they have tight end. Okay, maybe they don't have tight end. So they have slot back, which is basically the version of the tight end, which is weird that tight end's a thing, but they don't have any prospects. All right, defensive lineman. The one thing about this, another minor complaint I have is you'll go down here and you'll see all these people, and it's only, you see all these top schools, and it's generally the same. It'll fluctuate between about 5 or 6 schools. Even these like these 1 and 2 star guys still want to go to Alabama, which is okay, and I don't mind if they start out that way. But one of my complaints I do have about that is the fact that these top 3 don't change, even if you get better, even if you're a little bit better in the interest department, because I've had full interest guys and it'll still show these top 3 teams here with that level of interest. So I would definitely like if it was made a little bit better, but I don't mind. Let's do him. I'm going to go down in some of the rankings here, see if I can find some maybe gems. 4 and 3 star guys. I do think we are good enough. We could probably get some 4-star guys and maybe even some 5 stars. So I think if we get some of these other C pluses, we'll be good. Let's see. Linebacker. Why is it so zoomed in? I don't know. I think it has a lot to do with my Xbox, because I have tried fixing that and then it says, oh no, like it's something wrong with your TV. But the TV's never had a problem with zoomed in like this on any other console. So I'm a little weirded out by the fact that for some reason my Xbox has this weird zoomed in thing where it's kind of halfway between the full screen and like the safe zone. So like it's enough to see what you're doing, but it's still a little irksome that it's a little zoomed in. I'd prefer it not to be like that. So I really don't understand quite why it does that, but I just deal with it. Let's see here. Let me see. No, you only got 9 reps. You got 7 reps. I don't need a linebacker who can only push out 7 reps. Look at that. 6 reps, 8 reps. No, we need some big, strong boys. You better be, if you want to be on this team, you better be a 10 or 11 rep guy. That's what I'm looking for. There you go. There's some linebackers there. Defensive back. Both parents passed away at a young age. Yeah. Some of the backstories are quite interesting. How's the game? It's okay. I don't mind it because I'm used to games like that, because I've played Axis football the last couple years, so I don't mind that. By the way, look at that 21 reps, 25 reps. Ephraim Shaloub, 23. Look at these strong boys. I need strong boys on my defensive back. 31 reps. Look at these weak individuals here. I need to get the big strong boys here. Backstories are written by Patreon people. That's great. That is quite good. Maybe I should get in on the Patreon to write some backstories. That would be fun. But yeah, it's okay. Like I said, I've been playing Axis football, so I'm used to games that, are kind of deep but really lackluster on the gameplay. Like I said, there's a few things I would prefer to have a little bit better, but you do what you can. I don't know how many prospects I have at this point. Do I even need to worry about a punter? I'll put up hunter on there. I do know I need to worry about a quarterback. Let's try to get a top level quarterback. 6'2", 220. You know what? Let's find some big boys. There you go. 5'10", 282 on my list, buddy. Alty Bunyard. He is going to be... Now I want to keep going with this just so I can have a 5'10", 282 quarterback. What the fuck? Axis looked like Roblox player models. I didn't mind it just because it just looks like all the other it looks like all the other Axis games from the last couple of years, but also the one thing, oh yeah, I need to get Hootie Jacks. The one thing I don't like is the fact that it looks like it plays like all the rest of the games from I think I filled out all my deals here. Is there anything else I needed? I think I got everything for now. Slot back? I don't think I got a slot back, did I? I should probably look at a different quarterback. Let me see here. Linebacker. I got 2. I do know I need quite a few guys here. I'll drop those guys out so I can get put a couple of slot backs on here. There you go. 2 4-stars. There we go. Actually, let's move down that guy. I forget what I was saying. Preseason recruiting, I don't think there's anything you could do, which is weird because it tells you can call people, and then it's like, no, actually you can't. Not yet. Not until you actually start. And another thing I'm not too insanely keen on, and as I always turn it off in the NCAA 14 games, is they will just randomly add people for you. They'll start adding people who haven't already... Like, once you get far enough in, once you get several weeks in and you have prospects, like, you have extra prospects that are just, like, hanging around, they'll just start adding people for you. And I'm not too keen on that. I've never been keen on that. But then again, EA does that as well, so... But yeah, once you understand that the game's going to be janky in its gameplay, it's whatever, you know. All right, I should probably redshirt some people. There we go. Yeah, we don't need. You know what? Let's redshirt Rosado because we could put Madhu back in as a. Yeah. Let me see here. It'd be nice if they had like an overall, but that's all right. We'll put a freshman in there because what? 7's more than enough. Offensive lineman. Take a 61 sophomore. 54 freshman. It's not the greatest, but it'll do. We'll do him. We'll choose salad over ice cream guy. Yeah. So I'm not 100% keen on certain bits, but I don't think we need this many defensive ends. However, a lot of the best ones are also freshmen, so you're not helping me. Here we go. Linebacker. Don't think we need nearly that many linebackers either. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 linebackers sounds like enough. Yeah, we'll do an 8th just in case. Defensive backs. Yeah, we'll get that. Yeah, no tight end. Tight ends is a thing, but it's not actually used. Let me see here. Can I move over and see base position interest? Interest 40-yard dash time. I think they screwed up a little bit in the red shirt department. Name. Let's see. It's overall. Okay, is this player? Hang on. This player's name. This player's base position. This player's interest in your school. This player's 40-yard. So they somehow put the prospect tab deals in the red shirt menu. So that's a thing. I don't think we need this many. Let's do that. We don't need that many tight ends running around. Okay. Start regular season. Oh, damn. Is this a new Doug Flutie game? Yes, it is. And these are some odd names. You know what? I'll take weird as fuck names over just the most white bread names that you usually get in. I want to say it's NCAA football. No, it's NBA. NBA 2K. They have the white bread names. They have the super. Yeah, I can't remember. I don't think NCAA football has it, but NBA 2K has some really white bread names with their draft classes, like randomized, like the random draft classes. Whoo, it's something. All right, let's take a look at the schedule. Oh yeah, that's right. We have a bye week 1. I was at first kind of afraid that they were going to make me go through look through the entire week to try to find my game, but they'll always put it up top. One issue I have, it is amazingly slow to get through the games, and you'll see that once I'm done recruiting. All right. Who do I need to get? Who is my recruiting priorities here? All right, we need 5 D-line guys. So D-line, linebacker, and D-back. That is what we need more than anything of. Oh, man. At least they use real town names. They did. That was one thing that surprised me when I was looking at prospects. When I was looking at prospects from, let me see here, from Iowa. It's like, oh, Pella, Allman, Carroll. It's like, oh, man. These are all actual towns in Iowa. And some really small ones, too. Solon is like a blink and miss it type town. So it's amazing that there's even a 2-star college recruit coming out of that. But yeah, it's like, oh shit, all these places are real places. So I can only imagine that the rest of the states are the same way. Although it's weird how many apparent, I will say, it is weird that how many multiple star recruits are seemingly coming out of Pella. That is, Pella's not a huge town. It's not really even a big town, even by Iowa standards. So, yeah. The college names are interesting. And they had to change them, they had to change some of them, last minute because they were apparently too close to other real teams. Like they had NCAA's partnership. I forget what it was, but they had some partnership firm call Canuck play, and it was like, hey, these are two close to actual ones. So yeah, it's. I don't know why they want me to call the C+ guys first, even though they're I guess because they're 5-star. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, they're not wholly interested, but we're going to find something here. We'll soft sell them on that. By the way, the one thing... Whoops. You know what? Fandom. Fandom is a big thing here in Iowa. You know, just... really, all the things that we're best at, you don't like. There you go. Soft sell them a little bit. We'll offer him a scholarship immediately. We'll talk to him next week to try to get him a schedule a visit. All right. So that was our 5 minutes. Yeah, some of these guys are probably gonna sign to other people pretty quickly, but we're gonna try. There you go. There you go. Okay. What are we best at? Yeah, our fandoms are a great thing here in Iowa. Just don't make any racy tweets when you're 16 years old. That is a horrific thing. Because then the local newspaper will shame you. Oh God. D-back. I've seen a lot of people say they were gonna fucking ditch out the. There you go. I was looking for it. There you go. 2 things I can offer you. There we go. And schedule a visit. We can probably get him pretty quickly. Doesn't clean up after himself, yeah. Fan of things kind of a touchy subject for Iowa when we're close to losing the in-state rivalry game. Yeah. But as a bona fide Iowa State fan, I can laugh at how goddamn awful Iowa State can be at times, especially this year. Holy shit! I don't think they're bad in general, but man, that last play, I can't help but just laugh at that last play. All right, yeah, I'm using a lot of my time on like 4 guys right now. So that's the one thing is you got to really, but I'm hoping to rope some guys in pretty quickly. So that's why I'm spending a lot of my time. Yeah, because see, it's a full hour of recruiting time to invite them to the school. But at the very least, you get that done and out of the way. They have visited and that's it. D-line linebacker. What else was there? D-back. All right. What have I worked on? D-line, D-back, linebacker. Let's look at another linebacker. All right. What do we got here? Nope. Oh. You just don't like shit, do you? Let's go with coaching resume. There you go. All right, we'll offer him a scholarship. Close to home. He must be. Wait, we're not that close to home if he lives in Texas. All right, let's talk to the quarterback because it looks like we're going to need another quarterback. Yeah, there you go. And then find out what he likes there. There you go. Well, that's all 10 hours. Probably not optimal, but it's fine. Within the next few weeks, we'll have an idea of who we can drop out of this. I think we'll do fine. All right. You're about to start a new game while another's in progress. If you start what? Excuse me? Okay. Maybe it was because of my original Dynasty. Because I was doing like I did a year's worth of Dynasty. All right. So this is the perfect time because as you can see here, we have 60 of these games to go through like this. So, yeah. That's the one thing I will give this game as a bit of a nitpick is it would be nice if the game could simulate a little bit faster because it could stand to go just a little bit faster. Yeah, it's not a great system. Another nitpicky thing about the recruiting is that it really feels like maybe it's just the fact that I have a really strong team. Technically, is that it seems to be real easy once you get a few weeks in, because I think you get about like week 8 or so is when people will start like officially committing to you. But yeah, it'll see up-to-date standings is nice. Pretty much after each game. It seems like it's relatively easy to get people to commit to you. But once again, that might be a thing because having a top 25 team like this who has a lot of things going for them, it might be extremely easy to do that. And it feels like you can almost just start hoarding prospects. This is 2019. This is the brand new one. I guess, yeah, as you can see, come on. There we go. Maximum Football 2019. Yeah. So it's slightly slower than NCAA football does their things. But, it's whatever, Yeah, I did see some names change on this game because I remember seeing something like I think there was like the Boise State team was like called Boise, and then it got changed to Idaho City. And then Army, I forget what it is. It's like Texas Academy, and it's now Texas Academy, but it used to be West Point. Or was it New York Academy? I think it was New York Academy because I think that's where Army's at, is New York. And then like Navy was Annapolis, but now it's Maryland Academy, I think is what it is. I can't remember exactly. You're just imagining spending an entire season at once? Yeah. You can just go take a shower, get something to drink, make some food. Look at that, first game of the season, and we get to face Iowa City immediately. By the way, I'm playing music in the background because they put a drumline deal at the beginning of the game, like when you first get in on the menus, they have a drumline. But once you get into the actual game like this, there's no music. All right, so yeah, looks like they're gonna grab him, perhaps. So we'll just go ahead, throw him out. I would like to see these things update a little bit more because, like, people that I've talked to like this, I know I am higher up than those three. So it would be nice to actually see, changes on the top three so you can actually see who's where. All right, call this player. Because we're clearly better off than them right now. God. Soft sell them on that. Soft sell them on that. And schedule a visit. There we go. Hang up before he gets all pissy at me. Call this player. We didn't find out too much about them. Not too thrilled about that. There we go. That's good. There we go. All right. Well, this one might not go as well. Keep working on the people that we have been working on. Keep talking to them about our amazing pro development and our school tradition. And I think that's about all the pitching that we can do right this second. I don't like to do more than 2 soft sells because that really tends to get them to be like, nah, I need to go. All right, soft sell that. Try to find out some other things that he might like. There you go. All right. Yeah, the players hang up, which is quite interesting here. I can try to, once you do a couple of soft sells or you do one hard sell, then they're just like, I gotta go. All right. Let me see here. Degree invitation. Oh my God. Do you like anything? Hey, okay, you want the media spotlight close to home? Here, we'll schedule your visit first. And then we'll say, oh, by the way, our coaching resume is great. Mom's calling me. It's one of the less awkward ones. Let's see. All right, so we still got 5 hours, 15. Oh, no, we still have a couple other people to talk to. No, we haven't talked to yet. All right, what's the move here? All right. He's already pretty big on us. Whoops. I accidentally did that, but you know what? It worked. Find out his... oh, no, I guess I did unlock the... Yeah, that works. I had to unlock it anyway. There you go. Soft sell him on that. Let's offer him a scholarship and schedule a visit. There you go. 3.5 hours left. Yeah, I have to wash my hair. I want to see something that's just like, sorry, coach, I got to go take a huge dump. Just something rude. It's like, oh, God. Wasn't expecting this. Tuscaloosa is probably going to grab him, so I'm going to see if there's another slot back I was looking at. Yep. Let's go talk to them. All right. Not big on training facilities. Really just don't care about the fandom. Don't care about being a pro. He does like the school tradition. And doesn't really care how far away from home it is. Coaching resume is usually a big one. Okay, never mind. Playoff potential is usually pretty good. We'll offer him a scholarship, just enough to schedule him a visit. There we go. I'm in the middle of coitus, coach. I can't right now. Banging some college groupies, coach. I gotta let you go. All right, what do we got here? First, the things that we're excellent at. Doesn't give a shit about training facilities. He does like the fandom. Really enjoys the idea of a pro development. Let's offer scholarship. And 30 minutes of I don't really know what he wants. You know what? Let's try to unlock a couple more things real quick before we let him go. All right, cool. Hey, what's poppin'? Hey, not too much. Just playing this game, figuring out how Dynasty and everything. I kind of got an idea of how it all works, so feeling good about that. Let's try to. Can't really pitch much to them right now, so I'll at least figure out what they like. Okay, we'll at least sell them on something. There you go. Is he cheating on a test in class right now? Love watching you stream. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. All right. I think we are ready to go. Schedule. Iowa City. Let's get into an actual game. I think does that save it? It looked like it said it saves, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. What is with the... Whatever. Let's just play the game. Iowa City versus Iowa Capital. I don't think you can call this the Battle of the Night Sting Trophy. I don't know what the fuck you'd call this. We're number 67. We didn't do shit. Why did we drop so far out of the top 25, even having a bye week? And why is Iowa City number 113? They're a clear top 25 team. Sure, whatever. Oh yeah, I did set it, as you can see, base rules college. I did quarter length to 5 minutes because it's 7 minutes. It still gets a little long, but you can still usually play enough of the game in with 5-minute quarters, because nothing really like super speeds up. Gotta go. This loser coach from Iowa Capitals on the other line. I do like they do have Canadian rules. Oh, this could crash the game, because that tends to do this when I've done a lot of things, and then it's like, oh, then it just craps itself trying to. I mean, it is frozen right now. I did try to press a bumper to see more controls, so this will probably dump out to the main screen. I'm going to go on the limb. And... oh! Okay. Color me shocked. Yeah, why is it like that where it says the referee, it says all the things. Why is my Xbox like this? Yeah, I would greatly appreciate if there was at least a bit more sound to it. It is one thing. I mean, there's no like commentary or anything. Oh, by the way, fun fact: if you pause the game at this point and then resume, it'll glitch out to right there. It'll turn back to normal after this. Once you actually kick off, let's kick it. Once you actually kick off, it returns back to normal. But it was just a fun thing I found. This in-state rivalry game, yeah. I was gonna say, is it like the Night Sting Trophy? I'm just gonna call it what everyone else calls it, El Asico, which is perfect for this type of game. By the way, the kicking, I really wish they had actually tell you how the kicking is supposed to work. It took me way too many tries to figure out, and also figuring out how certain things work in this is rough, because there's no meter on the kicking. I took my headphones off for this. Yeah, see, there's hardly any actual noise. Let me see if I can turn this up and hear something. I'm gonna try to turn this up at least on the stream here. Does anyone else see what was on the left-hand side here? When I do this, just go look on the left-hand side and see the fact that we seem to be double covering someone already. What? Procedure. I'm guessing encroachment. We had two guys covering the one linebacker. I'm gonna see if that changed. Okay, now it's back to 1-on-1. I wonder if that happens if I hit pause too much. I'm just trying to get an idea as to what screws up games. Also, I know that there was people talking about how they wish they had some nickel and dime formations, because they don't really have that. Which I could see that. It'd be pretty nice if they had more formations. Yeah. Overall, I'm not insanely disappointed with the gameplay, just because, like I said, I'm used to playing Axis football, so I'm used to something that is already sort of subpar in gameplay. Like, I come into this knowing it's not going to be NFL 2K. It's not even going to be Madden. I just play it and kind of be used to it. This game will blow up your game system. Probably will. Let's just fair catch that. They're just sitting there waiting for me. All right. The running game is a little bit odd because you either get sacked behind the line really quickly or you can get quite a bit of yardage, as can be seen here. Then I could probably run the same exact play again and probably do A-okay. We'll see. Let's run the same exact play and see what happens. There you go. There you go. I do know people who are talking about, let's try 4 verts. Let's try good old 4 verts. I have heard a lot of stories, I haven't tried it out myself, of the D-backs being really lackadaisical and pretty much not following someone after about 20 yards. Which kind of felt like it there. Also, I don't know why he seemed to do a nice little turnaround there. Let's try this again and watch someone go out for a streak. I want to see if one of these guys gets super open because they just kind of... Whoop, never mind. The old 4 verts. Oh no, looks like I'm going to have to 4 verts it again. I'm trying my offensive line. That's another thing also, is that the offensive line either will hold forever or it will hold for no time at all. There is no in-between. There doesn't seem to be a lot of in-between in this. So now I have no choice but to go 4 verts. Be nice if I can get a shotgun formation of this. Yeah. It's weird that he just... It's kind of weird that he just turned around on a 4 verts. Let me see this. Because this guy, instead of doing a streak route, just decided to spin back around. Oh, yeah, as you can see. What happened here? I want to see. So he got burned immediately. 89 was unbelievably open, but I wanted to throw it to this dude. Because for some reason, he decided to turn around, to just stop and turn around on a streak route and then start running back this way as the ball was coming to him. So that was a thing. He just decided not to even go towards the deal there. That's completely normal. Just not running his route at all. All right. I think I've figured out how kicking works in this, which is very oddly. I can use it to my advantage, like so. And pin him at the 9. Pretty sure that's how football works. Hey, his name's Trader. It would be nice if they had a pick best play, or, you know, I'm not gonna assume they're gonna put a super sim in there at any point. I feel like it's probably too much to ask for from an indie game at any time in the next 10 to 15 years. But like I said, everything's pretty normal as far as an Iowa State game goes. So the game is acting kind of weird, but you know, in the realm of how these Iowa State games go, this is pretty normal. Now let's see here. The one thing this seems to do is it seems to have the same. Wow, of course, on a 3rd and 10, you would throw a pitch play. I think they have super sim. They don't have. They have simming of a game, but they don't have like in-game sim. There's not an in-game sim in this, which is fine. Just kind of forces me to play defense. This game does seem to have the same idea as Axis football, where the quarterbacks will look for a pass, and if they don't find a pass, they'll just start running. Although the quarterbacks seem to be a little bit more itchy triggered as far as doing that. Wow, man. I don't even know how you managed to fuck up that badly. They seem to have an itchy trigger finger when it comes to just tucking the ball and running in this game. As opposed to Axis, where it'll take them a few seconds to be like, okay. Sure, I guess they'll make that. You know what? Let's go to NCAA football 14 strats. No punts. Sure, that's how that works. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Passing's quite odd, but you know what? It's okay. Oh, boy. I like the little hesitation from the running back. Like, he didn't want to take that shit. He knew it was coming right behind him. Quarterback just turns around. Here you go, buddy. Guy's like, Oh, they got no zone. This might... I'm sure one of my guys will burn some. Or we'll just get creamed. Insta-creamed. Yeah, and speaking of Brugger, that guy looks like he's been eating quite a few bagels in his day. I need more shotgun formations to deal with this crap. Doesn't matter. Oh my God, with the everything. With the everything. 4th and 32. All right, let me see if I can game the system enough with the punts here. We'll go with that. We'll put it up just a little bit. Hopefully that bounces. There you go. I'll take that. That's a decent enough punt. Pinned him back at the 14 at least. You just game the system a little bit. It's okay. Very close, well-fought game. Sure. I mean, it is. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Oh, whoa. Man's neck is broken. I wish replays could be done here at this point, but it looks like it can't. It can really only be done in that little segment right afterwards. Yeah, 4th and 32. Perfect time for a pitch play. Well, good on them for doing that one. Yeah, my hope, and that I'm working on, is to change all the teams in this game. And the good thing is that even when you reset a dynasty, it will keep those teams. So that's good. I actually went through, took a lot of time today to discern like logos. A lot of teams, I just like randomized the logos. Unless it was something weird, like I think there was like an Illinois team that would have gotten like a crocodile. And I'm like, let's give that to like a Louisiana team that doesn't have anything yet. Or like there was going to be a Texas team with a polar bear logo, and I'm like, we'll give that to an up north team. Okay. Wow, that really should have been caught. It was just flat out. You know, in the context of the game, not great. In the context of an Iowa State game, I see nothing wrong. Customization guide someone made on the Max Discord. I mean, I've been going at it right now. I'm like 6 teams in right now. I've changed a few things around, so I kind of know what I'm doing. I just wanted to kind of randomize the oh shit, he's right there. I just kind of wanted to randomize the logos a little bit more than what they already are. Uses all the in-game logos too. Yeah, that's what I did. Is once I randomized the logos, I saw what wasn't used, and I was like, oh, I want one of these teams to have this logo instead. But yeah, I appreciate it being linked. Hey, is our O-line going to hold for anything? Oof. Maybe I should just do some running plays. We tend to at least get some yards this way. There you go. Sort of. We sort of get some yards this way. Let's go deep into the playbook. Let's see what they got around here. Oh, there we go. Deep Bishop. I don't think I've ran this play yet. And it's a shotgun play, too. I should just do more shotgun plays. That's really what I should be doing. Oh. I did all right. In fact, I should just go by formation. Gun. Yeah, gun empty. Just more shotgun plays. What are you guys doing? Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Second and 3, let's do a run play. What type of run play? I kind of forgot which one I did. Would I recommend buying this game? I guess it kind of depends. If you're not opposed to this type of gameplay that you're seeing here, and you know the you know weirdness that's going to come with these types of games, then yeah, sure. If you're deciding between that and like playing, you know, maybe another NCAA game that you might already have. Oh shit, that's gonna get. All right, well at least it only got tipped. I guess it depends on what you value. I think if you value like you know, serious gameplay and the license and all that, it's should have played with El Paso, give you a challenge. Yeah, I'm definitely, once I actually do see when it comes to when I'm going to do an actual Dynasty with this, I am going to choose probably one of the lowest teams. So don't worry about that. I will definitely be choosing the lower team once I actually do this. This is mostly just a this is just kind of a one shot just to at least show off the game to anyone who maybe hasn't seen it yet and hasn't seen the 80 videos that people who specialize in this stuff already do. This is El Asico at its finest. All right. Here we go. Let's put it there. Ooh, that one did good. That one did real good. At the 11, that's not bad. Will we be playing any more Super Blood Hockey or Arena Football in the future? I would say yes, definitely to Arena Football because, you know, I'm still doing quite a bit on that. Super Blood Hockey, I don't know. I kind of put it off for a little bit just because I kind of lost interest in it, but, you know, I could pick it up once again. I never did finish that first season. I got pretty close to it and didn't. Oh, my God. Look how fucking far open he is. That's ridiculous how open he was. There's a good indicator of wide receivers just burning the hell out of defensive backs. I don't know why it has an X button to skip. I don't think this could really be skipped much. All right, so we're doing. I mean, it's only 7-0. Anything can happen. I like the look of the stadiums too. It is pretty nice. I don't know what I think about the giant lens flare, just the whole catwalk of lens flares up there, but Eh. Yeah. When it comes to recommending people buy this game, I'm always very hesitant about it because I don't want to be like, yeah, you should buy this game because I bought this game and I'm having fun with it. But then again, other people might be like, oh, well, I didn't want to do the same things you wanted to do and now I don't like the game. Why did you recommend this to me? I'm going to get creamed, aren't I? I can just feel it. I can feel it happening. Yep. Oh. Hey, I got the ball off at least. I could just see by the lineup that I was going to get killed. That still kind of looks like they're going to... No, there's a lot... It looks like a lot of zone. Yep. Oh, nice breaking of the tackle there. Swinney. Who shines lights in the afternoon? Assholes. That's... That's who it is. I do like it. It does kind of give you a good look at, oh boy, everyone just clapping all at the same time. It feels like you're at a collegiate cult meeting. Get rid of it. Okay. All right, I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to really just go for it here. We're going to have to, let's do 4 verts. We got 14 seconds left in the half. See if we can get a score off. Oh, he's open. Oh, maybe not so much. Damn it. I just need that one big one. You should buy this game because I bought it and I wasn't asking. 4 verts. One more time. Just get me within field goal range, even though I'm not great at field goals. I like to buy it just because I don't mind the quality of the... Oh! At the buzzer for halftime. Scratching his ass and bowing to the crowd. I didn't mind buying it just because once again, I'm used to indie football games at this point with Axis, and this doesn't seem all that bad. At least, people talk about the $30 price mark, which, if I made less money, probably be a concern. But to me, I don't particularly care too much because I've spent more money on shit I've played less than this already. I think I've probably put at least... I played damn near all day already just between customizing and simulating, so I've probably put at least a good almost 10 hours into the game. I can just look through my Switch collection right now of games I've probably spent less time on, spent more money on too. Civ 6 I like, but I don't think I spent 10 hours on that. Mario Tennis Aces was a day one buy. I definitely haven't spent 10 hours on that. Starlink I got on sale. SNK Heroines was about as much money as this game. I definitely haven't spent 10 hours on that. I haven't spent 10 hours on Astral Chain yet. That was a $60 game too. It's weird. It's weird. The games I spend the most time on are the games I don't spend a lot of money on. Brand new $60 game. I might beat the game. I played Super Mario Odyssey. Beat that game, but I haven't really picked it up again in a long time. Maybe put like 15 or 20 hours into it, enough to get the moons and shit that I need. Then you got like Motorsport Manager that I think I paid 15. Oh shit. It was like 15 or 20 bucks. It's just a simple management game. I think I've put at least 50 hours into that. I got Minecraft for $20. I put over 100 hours into that. It makes me wonder why I even buy these new games at this point. The big titles, because the big titles don't seem to be the things that I actually spend my time on. All right. Let's see. Let's do that. Need you back in shotgun, buddy, because you're going to get... Oh, look at that. See? Yeah, they got double... What is that lineup? I guess, yeah, guys being... Yeah, come on now. How many times is he going to get sacked? It's ridiculous. That's another thing. Yeah, games like Odyssey is a little bit different. You're right. Okay, Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild's a big one that I've seen. I've seen people talk about spending hundreds of hours on. I have not spent hundreds of hours on Breath of the Wild, and I know there's a lot more shit that I can do in the game. Like, I know I definitely didn't even come close to 100%ing that game. And I know that's one people are like, I spent 200 plus hours on the game. I spent 400 hours on the game. I did not spend that much on the game. Oof. Title says Maximum Football 18, not 19. Yeah, Twitch doesn't have Maximum Football 19 on it. I'll have to figure out how that works. I heard they take their game data. I heard like their game database from, I think it's Giant Bomb or something. Whoops. So I want to say it's like Giant Bomb's website that they take their game database from. So I heard that if you add it to that, then you can add it to Twitch, but no one has done that. So yeah. Might have to test that at some point. Let's fair catch that because the guy's just standing right there ready to kick my... he still went for a tackle. What a dick. What an asshole. That motherfucker still dove at me. If it wasn't for the janky animations, he would have creamed my ass anyway, even after a fair catch. That should be, God, at least 15 yards there. Pooh. Fucking Brugger, man. Yeah, that's another thing, too. The roughing the passer. I've had a couple of those roughing the passers pop up that doesn't really feel much like roughing the passer because I think that was pretty clean as far as I'm concerned. Didn't seem like I mean, you kind of saw there they didn't feel much like it. It felt like he kind of got in the way of the pass, which is what you're supposed to do as a lineman. Oh, balls. Y was so open. I want to play D2 college football. Me too. I wish some of the other NCAA football games let you at least like start out there in D2, work your way up. That would be a good game mode. Hey, there's 4 verts and then there's full verts. Let's do full verts because it's 2nd and 15 and I ain't doing a running play on 2nd and 15. And okay, yeah, don't way to show some hustle there, man. Appreciate it. Gun empty, I guess. Which one? Gun empty. Verts under. Verts under. That dude wanted to ruin your career. He definitely did. Fuck, I forget what his name was. Markel Wade. Oh, shit. Is he going to catch it? Nope. He was going to fucking Markel Wade me. Yeah, I think he was the dude from Arkansas who, even after I think it was Arkansas, yeah, where dude called for the fair catch and then he just leveled him anyway and then acted like he did something. It's kind of funny because, like, let's do there. Not as far as I wanted it to go. There we go. Because I remember the Markel Wade guy ended up going to jail at least once. And then, as far as I know, unless he signed somewhere else, he is actually signed to the Cedar Rapids IFL team, which is about as low as you can get because Cedar Rapids IFL team is like a 2 or 3 win team. I forget how many wins they got this season, but it wasn't a lot. Arkansas also cheap out of the Colorado State QB like 2 weeks ago. They seem to have a... So it seems to be a normal thing. I'm gonna need to keep an eye on how long this game went, because like I'm over an hour now, but a lot of it was also recruiting, because that does a lot for me to let me know how many games I could probably squeeze into a particular stream. And at this point, the way a single week seems to work, hey, they still want to fucking come at me. Jesus, they ain't even trying to be sly about it anymore. Just got here. Thought, 1 win. Oh, they got 1 win. Okay, I was being nice when I said 3. Ooh. Thoughts? It's okay. Oh shit. That's all right. I'll run this running play. Why not? MacGyver in the center. That's phenomenal. Oof. That's about the best I could say. It's all right. A lot of people are like, oh, impressed that it. Yeah, it's really weird because I've seen everything from. It's a great game because 3 guys made it and it's really good for the effort that was put in. And I've seen people be like, I don't care how many certain people made it. It's a $30 game. It better feel at least half as good as a Madden game. And it's all right. Is it worth $30? I've played $15 and $20 games that I'll probably get more enjoyment out of. I think there's a lot of people who hype this up more than they probably should have, but knowing that it's maximum football, I kind of kept my expectations a little bit lower. 20 would have been better, yes. 20 would have been much better because even in the pro version of this game, they don't have a dynasty mode in the pro version. You can do a single season. From what I've seen, they actually don't do multiple seasons for pros. So even if you would be like, oh, I can, and you can't make draft classes out of this to put into the game, which would be nice to have. It'd be nice to be able to go, hey, this is what, draft class is, and, put them into the pros. But yeah, they don't. Okay. That was the thing. Is it really a touchback? I mean, I guess it didn't touch him technically, but only team he beat was Green Bay, who only had like 3 or 4 wins themselves. Oh boy. There we go. Yeah, 20 would have been better, and I think Axis Football probably should have been 20 as well because they raised their price up to 30 when it was 20 last year. So I'm not keen on that, but I did buy it to, help the development teams hopefully make a better game. And I know a lot of people say that, they should at least do a little bit better with the game if they're charging that much, and I fully understand that. I'm not gonna dispute when anyone says that this game is crap, because in relation to just about any other football game that isn't a maximum or Axis football game, yeah. You can almost say Black College Football Experience might technically be better than this. Slightly. Not much, though. You're deciding between Max and Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville. It is fun though. Like once you if you if you enjoy it in all its quirkiness, it's fun. It's still fun. It looks better than Axis, maybe on the level of Madden 2006 at least. Yeah, I'd say Madden 2006 is a good, because wasn't that like a really crap year for them too? Because that was their first big changeover to like the 360 days. And wasn't Madden 06 the one that didn't even have like a franchise mode? Because they had just moved over to 360 and PS3. Let's go with that one. Why is Super Blood Hockey? Super Blood Hockey is dope. I wish they'd make I wish there would be a more full-fledged hockey game. I do like Super Blood. Oh shit! I think he got him. He just barely got out of that bit. Got away from that tackle. We're getting it. We're getting it. See, they tell me the X button to skip. I'm hitting it, but they're still making me kick. Wasn't the last Plants vs. By the way, wasn't just off subject, which is kind of the name of this channel practically. Bit off subject. Wasn't the last Plants vs. Zombies not great? Isn't that an EA game now? And I thought they got a lot of flack for for the way the gameplay and the microtransactions was in the last one. It's a follow-up from the 2 Garden Warfares. Okay. I thought the last one that came out got a lot of shit for microtransactions and such. That might be something else then. Best part is he has to stand up because it's not. Okay. That's okay. Pretty sure even if you fall on your face, you can still get back up and start running. Star Wars got a shit shown for micro stuff. Battlefront. I thought it was Plants vs. Zombies that also got one too. It wasn't as big of a shitstorm as Battlefront, obviously, but I want to say it was the latest Garden Warfare. I can't remember though. I do like the multiple year. They did do multiple year Dynasty in this game. Can you imagine only having a single season? Can you imagine them hyping this up and then only being able to do like a single season? Pretty sure that's how football works. I don't know if you're joking or not, but I'm pretty sure even if you fall down, as long as you weren't touched, you can still get back up and at least attempt to get out of the end zone. Yeah, that would be trash. Which is why I'm not happy about the fact that they do have a season mode for the pros that only goes one season. I think that's crap. That's one thing I do like about Axis. Axis just needs to get their gameplay under control. Probably not. Nope. A lot of people also gave Axis shit for their gameplay, which I understand, but also I don't mind Axis's gameplay because it still plays okay for the fact that it's still pretty much the same game from last year as far as gameplay is concerned. The one issue is that it's the same gameplay from last year as far as gameplay is concerned. They should probably work on that next year if they want my money again. So I'm really hoping that they do a whole lot of videos over the next year that showcase that they're going to actually do something about the in-game. Oh, shit. Maximum Football has better gameplay? I'd say that. I would say that. Only just barely, though. In the NFL, you can tap that in NCAA, you're down when your knee hits. Oh, okay. See, this is what I get for not knowing the ins and outs of... oh, shit. Yeah. Not knowing the ins and outs of college football like that. Didn't know. Well, you learn something every day. All right, let's go guns. I'm sure I'll probably get somebody on YouTube letting me know that I'm talking out my ass. That's usually what happens. You get someone telling me how awful I am for not knowing certain things. Even with only like 5,000 subscribers, I still get I don't get as many people because I have so few subscribers, but I still get the occasional person. I got someone that was like commenting on like a almost 2-year-old video of me playing NHL 2K10. It was like, dude, you're trash. You don't know shit about hockey. It's like, well, I know a lot more now. Probably should have put it up a little bit more. Graphics aren't getting fixed, yeah. I don't mind the graphics. I'm a big gameplay over graphics type person, which is why I'm a big, like, I guess even gameplay-wise, TEW's fantastic in that regard, but that's why I'd rather do that than ever play Universe mode. Are we at that point late enough in the day now? Oh, it is the fourth quarter. I didn't even realize that. I'm just sitting here kind of playing and talking and didn't even realize that it's the fourth quarter already. Yeah, graphics are fine for what they are. How do you get a far kick in this game? Move the left stick really quickly. I didn't know that until I actually looked at the subreddit. And I think the Discord might have said something about it too. But yeah, I really wish they would have said something about that. It's like, oh yeah, you got to flick the left stick back and forth really quickly. So it's like click, click. There you go. Because I held it like the first several times I like held it back going, is there some sort of like thing I'm not seeing? Oh, okay. Yep, that's an ACL tear right there. That's a oh no, I wanted to see the replay thing went too quickly. Shit. Man, the dude just fucking, that's some knee ligaments torn off that tackle. Holy shit. Did you see the way his knee went? Why would you QB sneak at this point? You need passes, buddy. We're under 2 minutes. Now you have to call a timeout. Let's just pass prevent. That is some knee ligaments torn off of that dude. By the way, we got one of our guys guarding no one over there. Okay, well. Hey, someone's finally injured. He's out for 3 plays. Oh, he slid and he's out for 3 plays. Good job. You must have rolled your ankle or something. Imagine any Iowa game, Ruh. They occasionally get some high scoring games. I think the game broke. There it goes. Well, too late. You got to delay game. Jesus. Gameplay does need to be the number one priority. I've said that about Axis. Oh my god. It's doing it again. What? Oh my god, what the fuck is this now? Oh, I really broke the game this time. This thing got broke now. Do it again. Oh my god. What is going What the fuck? I was going to say, we've had some high-scoring games, which is very rare to have happen. All right, I'm not going to pause this time. All right, you know what? Let's see it again. Ah! Oh, my God. Someone clip this. All right. Saved up all their points for that game, yeah. just so they could win like what 18-17 or 18-19. Oh boy. Hey, they got it. Axis is everything but good gameplay. Yes. That is my direct feeling too. Axis has everything together except the on-field gameplay. I think if they just let everything else go and just focus on gameplay for the next 1 to 2 years, they'll have a fantastic game for 21. Hey, what? Hello? Excuse me? Can I see a replay on that? I'm hitting the Y button. I would like to see that again. Pretty please? All right, they're not going to let me see it. Pretty sure that just went through one of my guys. Oh, yeah. You can't line up for an onside. That's one big major thing with this game. This would be where you kick an onside kick, which doesn't exist in this game. That would be helpful. I feel like an onside is one of the most basic things to have in one of these games, too. You've recovered your own kick. That sounds about right. Why am I passing? Let me audible. Can I audible into... Oh, no, they're going to cream me. They're going to blitz. They're going to super blitz. Get rid of the ball. Hey! The game told you to kick rocks. You can legit kick it off to the side. That sounds about right. Yeah, the kicking game in Axis, I remember for a little bit there, was atrocious. Why am I keep picking pass plays? They did fix it before, I think, the beginning of 17. I want to say 17. But yeah, there was a point where you could literally abuse the kicking mechanic. It was horrendous. All right. 2nd and 14. We could just let this clock run out a little bit. See, where am I going? That way. All right, cool. As far as I know, there's not a... Oh, boy. There's not a kneeling or a spiking of the ball. Might just not have seen it. Yeah, as far as I know, there's no kneeling or spiking either. I'll just let the clock run out here. Well, 23-15. That was a good game. Got a couple of nice passes. It really came down to the 2 really long passes. Well, one of them was kind of a short pass, and we missed it. They missed a tackle, and he ran out. So, the game was over. Excuse me. The clock ran out. You can't delay again. Look at the. I have to pick a play. Look, there's. Okay, there you go. Jesus Christ, maximum. I'm trying to give you a few props here. There's some glaring things that need to be looked at. Just a couple of quick updates. Okay, well that was dealt with. I did recruiting already, right? Okay. Oh, no, don't exit the Dynasty yet. Maximum is worse on PS4. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest. Yeah, I haven't seen what it's like on PS4. I've seen some glitches that break the game and the scoreboard. So that's what led me to get the Xbox version. It's a fun game. Yeah, let's sim the week here. I feel like I should play something else too. Well, we've seen slower save and load times too, also slower sim times. Sounds about right. I forgot I have water. I should probably drink that. I think I drank a little too quick. A little too fast. I just dumped that down my throat. That was a bad idea. I'm surprised you have an Xbox. All the Weeby stuff is on Switch and PC and PS4, I suppose. Not even so much PS4 anymore. I mean, I'll admit, 95% of my gaming that I do is on my Switch and PC. I probably would have gotten this for PS4 because just about everything else is on my PS4, but I wanted to actually give some purpose to my Xbox. Realistically, I got a used Xbox One regular, and I waited until like the X came out because it's cheaper that way. Because my roommate refuses to get anything but an Xbox, and I wanted to play some games with him. So I got a used Xbox so that we could actually hang out and play some games together. And it's come to various results. I think games like Skate 3 are a little bit worse for wear when it comes to trying to party up with someone because it's a 360 game, and yeah, it's not great. This game really should be a PC game. I would absolutely have bought this on PC if it was on PC. So it just more makes me angry that I have to put it on one of my consoles. Am I streaming straight from my Xbox? No, I have an Elgato, and it's going through my OBS studio on my computer. Same way I do my Switch and my PS4. Yeah, 90%, 95% of my stuff happens on Switch and PC. The other 5% is this game on Xbox, Skate 3 on Xbox, and then Pro Baseball Spirits on PS4, and sometimes I'll play hockey on that too. That's about it. My PS4 was also my MLB The Show and Everybody's Golf machine for a while. Yeah, they couldn't support a PC release because of the bugs. Well, I don't think you can support a freaking PS4 and Xbox release because of the bugs. Vast majority of the bugs reports are from PC. Maybe they'll figure it out later. Yeah, you can get your workout done when you get through a week. Where are we ranked? I just want to see where we're ranked real quick. Just back it up and find out where we're ranked. 35. Well, we're close. Oh, wow. Oklahoma City is number 7. Uh-oh. All right, there we go. Slow menus. That's all right. Rankings are broke too. Sounds about right. It'd be nice if I could see the rankings in some other fashion. It'd be nice to see the actual rankings somewhere here too. That would be nice because they talked about how much they wanted to allow people to see statistics and be able to deal with statistics, but they kind of missed a few things on the statistics part. Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. There we go. So there you go. There's a week of playing as Iowa Capital, which will change probably by the next time I play this, doing a Dynasty. I like playing this much like I played Axis Football 17 because I know the game is not great, and I love just the... Part of me really does enjoy the jankiness sometimes of games like these, which is why I had so much fun with Axis. I'm glad that Axis actually has like some stuff, some like meat and potatoes in the game now as compared to 2 years ago, because that made it somewhat boring. So as compared, 19 probably has a few more things, but I don't know. I'm one of those people who enjoy the jankiness of it sometimes. I get a laugh out of just the stupidity of things that happen in this. Play creator and development, and maybe a content update. Ugh, boy. How many plays do you think are going to get made that are just going to break this game? It really will just break this game. People on Discord going from 140 to number 2 after one win. Yeah, I heard that has everything to do with like point differential. You win, but it's also point differential too. Rankings, if tie, then conference prestige. Yeah. Completely based off record, not school history. Yeah. That sounds about right. Access Football 19 or Access Football 2018, which would you recommend? I'd probably recommend this over Access Football 18, unless you mean Access Football 19. So I guess to give my feelings on this, it's not bad. There's a lot of things I would love to see changed or upgraded a little bit, because I think the depth chart is one thing that I would love to see worked on. Let me see. This is where it's supposed to be, right? No, I don't. I feel like I'm missing it somewhere. I think there was some other way of looking at it, and I can't remember where it was exactly. But I would like the depth chart. It is just a mess. It is a mess, and I would like it to be better than it is right now. That is one of my biggest complaints about this. Let me see what other big complaints that I have. Recruiting board. I would like to see top schools actually be top schools. A 3-star guy in West Virginia probably won't care so much about trying to get into, a C-ranked guy probably isn't trying so much to get into Alabama, or I forget where Grand Canyon is, like Arizona or something. But yeah, they're probably not trying to get into these places as much as they would try to get into a smaller school where they could actually utilize their skills. I would actually like the top 3 to actually show the top people, because like we have elite level interest, much like West Carolina, but they're not showing us in there yet. Some of these elite guys here where, they're lukewarm on these guys, but I know they like me. So, yeah. This game is like Bruno got 2 years away from being 2 years away. It really does feel like it. If I played Access Football 19, I haven't really picked it up yet. Especially not. I've been searching around the files to try to figure that out. Just to figure out some of the customization. I haven't done too much of that. Schedule. I don't know how to really speed up the game simming. That would be nice to make it a little bit speedier, but that's a nitpick at this point. Gameplay probably only going to be so good until next year, so I won't, there's a lot of jankiness with that. It would be nice to have an actual onside kick. That would be nice. Yeah, cleaner customization. Oh, God, the customization. Okay. So I gotten used to the customization. Yeah, 25% better gameplay, solid game. Yeah, that 25% better gameplay would be good. Depth chart is probably my biggest pain, and the way recruiting, the way it works, I don't mind, but a lot of the things to deal with on top of it, like with the top schools and things like that, I would like to actually see like where your top school is. Number one really is the depth chart. I would like the customization to be a little bit nicer. I've gotten used to it, but as you can see here, everything is on an RGB scale, which is fine for me because I have 3 monitors. So I can put RGB codes of like, I go over to, like, I can go over to team data, get the main color and the second color when I make it, and then go over to uniform, put it in like Notepad on one of my monitors. So I'm running 3 monitors, so that's not a huge deal for me, but I know someone who might just be trying to play this on a living room TV is going to have a real hard time with that, and they probably don't want to have a pen and paper out just to try to put some colors in on this. A little bit more customization, being able to maybe put some logos or, better, more interesting things in rather than just the occasional stripe. Because mostly all you have is you can change, jersey sleeve color, but like you have like a set of stripes on the arms, a set of stripes on the legs, and that's about it. Some sock stripes. That would be nice. Helmet, I guess the dealing with the logo being a little bit bigger. You can't really resize the logo bigger than it is right now. Be a little bit nice, but that's just nitpicky at this point. But yeah, pen and paper boy. Yeah, I wish I want I know it's a long shot, but I would love any game to come out with the idea of NBA 2K's customization, where it's like, okay, you can upload some photos or some pictures to a server. You don't even have to do that in some of these games. Like if you have it on PC, you could make it just, okay, here's a picture folder, put your pictures in here, which is like logos and other things like that, and then you can just throw them where you need to on the uniform. That would be nice, but I think it's asking quite a bit. But yeah, other than that, it's not terrible. I don't think it's as bad as other people are saying. I don't think it's $30. I think if it was $20, I would absolutely recommend it. I'm hesitant to have people part with $30 because I've paid $30 for other games and spent much more time and had much more fun than this. Not to say it's not a fun game. It's relatively okay. Once again, like I said, I'm one of those people who likes janky games like this. This is why I like Axis Football and stuff like that, because it's not the cleanest of football games, but you know what? Once you get used to it, it's not terrible. And it just gets entertaining when dumb shit happens. But once again, if you're not one of those people who likes that or can tolerate it, I probably wouldn't recommend it to you. Other than that, it's not bad. It definitely has a lot of cleaning up that it can do, and it'd be interesting to see what happens next year. But I can deal with what we're at this year. It could be worse. But yeah. You having fun with it? The hardest part is the learning curve involved with the jank. Yeah, it really is one of those. You just got to get used to I think there's a lot of people who were hyped about it, and then they didn't realize how janky the game was going to be. I knew the game was going to be janky because I knew they didn't have that many people, and it's only a couple years removed from the first Maximum Football reboot that they did, which was horrendous gameplay. Oh my God, this thing is night and day compared to gameplay of Maximum Football 17. But I mean, that was like stepping in a pile of shit. This is like stepping maybe in a pile of, I don't know, vomit or spit. It's not great, but it's not terrible, and it's much better than it used to be. Yeah, you must be Obi-Wan Jank Obi. You just got to get used to it. Yeah. Once you get used to it, though, it's not bad. I should probably stop moving around the menus and at least just end my thoughts here. I should play something else on stream. I don't know what. You're going to have to maybe give me a second. I didn't ever put back the music, so it's just been me talking in front of nothing, because that's another thing. I don't know. Just get another couple songs on here. Something that, they had drumline stuff. I don't know. Get some drumline stuff for 10 minutes. I don't care. It's something. I guess I don't really need to care that much, because I'm usually playing my music behind it anyway. So either way, yeah, none of them bothered to watch Maximum Football 2018 or Axis Football 18 gameplay. Yeah, that from someone who has played the old Maximum Football games, and someone who's bought Axis Football, I knew what to expect. And so my expectations have been met, at least at that point. But then again, I'm going into it knowing it's kind of going to be janky and it's not going to be the best. I think people who might have gone into this going, why are they doing that? I think the charging of $30 was a bit much, but hopefully they use that money to make something really good. And the one thing I do like about both Axis and Maximum is that they do a lot of updates. Axis really did kind of quit after 3 or 4 months, but they did a shitload of updates to make sure the game was running. And I know Maximum Football does a lot of updates as well. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of game this is in 6 months. But yeah, either way, the real question is, how's the gameplay of this game versus the OG Maximum Football from like the early 2000s? Oh, I have that on my PC. It is oofta. It plays like an N64 game. I think there's actually N64 games I would literally rather play than Maximum Football from the 2000s. Holy Jesus. I remember that. Yeah, it plays it plays like NFL Quarterback Club 98. In fact, I think NFL Quarterback Club 98 on my N64 played better than the old Maximum Football games. They were whew. And I know there were probably people who were like, "Oh, it wasn't that bad, blah blah blah." It was that's what always got me about the Maximum Football games, is that when they came back and was making new games, I was like, But yeah, either way, I'm going to stop recording on this. I'll do something else here on stream because I've got time. I've got nothing but time. Oh my God, it's past midnight actually. But at this point, I don't give a shit because I'm sick. I'm not going to work tomorrow. So yeah, thank you guys. Like I said, if you're on stream, I'll figure out something. If you're watching this on YouTube though, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And dealing with this, definitely looking forward to doing the rest of the teams here. I've got logos and stuff like who's going to get what set up. So I just got to actually deal with the customization aspect of all 130 teams. It's going to be a pain in the ass, but whatever, I'll deal with it. And it'll be kind of neat. I wonder how many people will actually follow through with that, because I saw a lot of people online who said they were going to do that, and we'll see how many actually follow through with doing 130 teams. I imagine not many. So yeah, thanks, and I will see you